Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on a second channel inside of today's video. We're back with another Hypercharge video. So there's a couple more we've got to cover. We've got the likes of Poco, Tara, and Surge, and all of these are good in center stage, so it's going to start pretty good. Don't worry. After I got through the Hypercharges, we'll be going through some of the balance changes as well. You know, for example, it's like Gus, who I'm really liking at the moment. There's a few more that I've got buffs, which I've been really enjoying. You know, Daryl, I know I've made a video already, but he's just so good in the meta, and I just don't ever see him banned out whenever I play him. So I just end up getting free games. I was speaking to a few people about that. For whatever reason, this season of Power League, well, ranked, people just don't understand who the best brawlers are in the meta. You know, normally people adapt pretty quickly, but I just seem to get free picks every single time. So the problem with Poco in ranked is that you've got to have a good synergy. You can't just go Poco no matter what. And you take a look at my teammates, they've gone... No, surely can't go Bo as well. Bo? Surely not Bo. It's a long time since I've seen Bo. Now, Bo's underrated on center stage, I will say that. But I don't know about this meta. Maybe the last meta it may have slipped out. So yeah, Daryl would be a good last pick, but we can go Surge here, Tara, all of these pretty good. Also, Sandy's banned, and I really hate playing Tara into Sandy. Sandy just destroys Tara. So yeah, Tara or Surge will be pretty good. Watch the enemy literally pick up both of those in the draft, and then I will be brokenhearted. So they go with the Buster. Buster is insane in center stage. Normally I end up banning him, but I just want to ban Gale because he's annoying. So last pick, if I was them, I would go with the Daryl as well, because Daryl counters Ruffs. You know, Buster's good into both of them. And the typical tank counters aren't always the best against Buster. That's why Buster's so good. So we go with Maisie. That is a bit of a weird choice. I'm going to either go Surge or Tara. Surge or Tara. This could... Tara's pets aren't really going to get a lot of value, but this is a good Tara map. Yeah, I'm going to go with Tara. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of supers from this. I might even just go for this gadget instead. I know... Actually, it's going to help against Byron and Maisie, 2 out of 3. I'm going to go with Healing Shade, because a lot of the time you can get a lot of value out of Healing Shade. I do like the other star power into snipers, but Healing Shade sometimes, especially in Brawl, if you can get that pet in behind, especially since the buff, it can cause a lot of pressure. So, Tara with the Hypercharge is pretty decent. You know, I'm not really seeing her like skyrocket completely up the meta, but it's definitely made a big difference. You know, that's literally 3 buffs, and one of them being a Hypercharge is always one of the biggest buffs you can give to a brawler. So, of course, it's the only problem with Buster in the meta. Every single time he pulls you in, you're pretty much dead every single time. Okay, Ruffs hasn't really learned the lesson either. Buster's just so dominant on this map. I'm going to have to run into him here. Nice. I mean, the pets did actually help me out in that instance. I don't think Byron's using... He's not using injection there. Oh no, Maisie's got super. I've got to be careful of that. I'm going to have to use another set of pets just to try and stay alive here. But good thing is now we've got a super. We're just going to use it on Maisie. Get a free kill, why not? I'm going to be manage to stay alive here at 1,800 damage from there. I always forget Buster does some decent damage. We actually... Well, nice goal from our teammate there. They reworked it somewhat, didn't they, like a couple of months ago? And ever since, I've been noticing Buster's damage just go up a ton. So we've got to be careful here. I'm just going to make sure that we don't get completely forced in. You know what? I'm going to put some pets down against this Byron. It's going to allow me to go into the Maisie. You know what? I'm just going to use a super here against these guys. Oh, the double pull from maximum range. Oh, this Hypercharge is busted. The Hypercharge itself is actually crazy. You could just pull people, like I said, from maximum distance. That's one thing I've always struggled with Tara. Good Tara players can make it work, but more often than not, if you go for a max range pull, it's not going to work. But you literally delete everyone within that Tara super as well. I'm liking this. I'm not the best Tara player either, mainly because, you know, I've had a teammate in Tom for years, which, you know, if you see your teammate missing a lot of pulls, you learn from that. He's a bad example of how to play Tara, so there is that. Okay, we may as well heal up a sec here, wait for our teammates to push in. You know, because Maisie and Byron don't have good wall peeking capabilities, we may as well just try and hook the wall. Okay, that Byron super is going to be pretty nasty. He's got malaise though, right? Yeah, okay. It's going to affect our healing star power a little bit. Byron thinks we're down the right still, I believe. Yeah, he definitely thinks we're down the right still. Silly Byron. Oh, no. Yeah, I wanted it for the pet. See, this pet's really good. So I'm going to I'm going to tank for the pet. Come on, break it. Oh, did I miss or did he catch it? I felt like I actually missed that a bit. Okay, managed to get him down. Yeah, let's just walk in. Come on. Easy. Nice. Bro, I'm playing a horrible Tara this game. But it's all good. I've not warmed up with her, okay? Yeah, you do need to warm up on a brawler like Tara, I believe. Maisie is very angry. I don't know why, because Bro is pulling off a disaster class. Bro literally went Maisie and they're angry. Like, Maisie on a grassy map? Who do they think they are? Come on, you can't be pulling this off. Okay, that's going to be the first game there. I mean, 8-2 is pretty decent. I mean, that was a pretty good Tara matchup. If you can get two brawlers that literally single shot, your pets are always going to get infinite value. I think I played pretty well. My stats say I carry, but yeah, maybe could have done a bit better. That's going to be the first game. Let's hop into another. Guys, jumping into the second game then. So we've got a decent map here. Last time I had it out in the open, so of course I can't force a Tara pick there, but I probably can here. Parallel plays last pick as well, so they are first. Probably want to ban like a Gale. I want them to go tanks, so if I ban a good tank counter, I can get them to go tanky brawlers, and then I can go Tara and counter them. That's how it should go. Yeah, Tara is not that bad on this map. I suppose there probably are better maps for her, but I reckon a super can do a decent amount. The only problem is that your hypercharge isn't going to be breaking those unbreakable walls down the left-hand side. So yeah, I'm trying to weigh up all things considered with Tara. I'm still need to check the new ranked map pool, because that will impact her a lot in terms of whether I think she's going to be good or not. Because this map pool is very thrower-centric, right? So Tara has a terrible time against throwers. Like, she can't even get close to them. There's no way for her to close the gap. So that's my problem with her in the ranked map pool. Like, there's a few good maps for her, but this is a perfect matchup so far. We've got a thrower of our own. Unfortunately, we've got Otis, who's not really the best. But Larry and Surge is a decent matchup for us, so we will take that. I'm going to go with this and the extra. And do we go heal? Yeah, we could probably go with the heal pet in behind. Or, yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with speed, just because we'll be going down one of the grassy sides. All right, Tara, it's not really the best. I mean, with Tara, I think you always want one tank or one, at least, you know, big HP brawler, because you can feed a lot of free supers, and then that super can allow you to win other matchups. But this could be pretty bad. You don't really want to face Rangers Tara, because they'll just have the more consistent damage. I don't know. Maybe we can cook this. Maybe we can cook. All right. So, what matchup? We just don't want to get on the Larry matchup, right? So I kind of want to follow around the Surge as much as possible. I've got a feeling, though, Larry's going to be on the defensive lane. Please don't be on the defensive lane. Oh, I just knew it. Get alive. Touch grass or something, bro. Okay, I mean, it's just going to have to be thrower versus thrower. You know, Otis isn't too bad defending. Like, of course, he's got the super to defend against tanks, but he's also got the scouting in the grass, which is going to be pretty good for us. Okay, so all we need to do is build up the super. It may take us about 10 years, but we'll eventually get there. Berry, make sure to check the grass. Don't worry, I've got pets to do that. I'm just going to throw a super auto aim onto Surge. Can we get some supercharge from that? We don't really get the most, but that's okay. We've got the pet in behind still. Barry's going to make a play. We're going to pop our gadget down to tank some of Clancy. That's going to literally hard counter Clancy as well. Unfortunately, we didn't have a gadget or ammo to really capitalize on that Clancy play, but that's okay. We're literally one shot off hypercharge and super here, so as long as we can keep going in. The problem now that they've got a Clancy in behind, and that's going to do nothing for them, so Berry can just stay there. I'm going to look for the double pull, probably hit nothing. Okay, at least I hit the Surge there. Beautiful. Got a lot of my supercharge back. Otis is going to go weak, so I'm going to cover for him a little bit. I'm going to pop my gadget down here just to help with this. You know, I'm just going to pull him. Come on. Nice, because that could have been really scary. Just going to start from the left because we've got a big lead now. Apologies. Got a big lead. So we don't really need to just go completely aggro. Still stands on defensive lane. No point messing things up. This is where people make mistakes in parallel plays. It ends up a lot of time in pro play actually going the distance because you're just super defensive on this map. So that should be Larry dead. There we go. And that should be pretty much GG. There's no way these guys can really come back. Even with Clancy at level 4. May as well just go for a pull here to farm some more. Oh, damn it. I wanted to farm a little bit more. But Tara's kind of cooking, you know. Maybe I underestimated her a little bit. I know I underestimated her hypercharge, mainly because you know, I'm placing bots when I do my sneak peeks. But not only that, when you just take a look at the hypercharge itself, you're like, oh, it's just a bigger Tara pool. Like, there's nothing flashy or fancy about it, but maybe Tara, that's all you need. If you've got more of a radius, you're going to be able to just connect your pools more easier. Okay, Otis, please get a kill. Right, that Larry just went way too aggro there. And now they've got kind of no way to stop me and Berry here. So hopefully we can capitalize on this. Tara super, I can't waste this, alright. Got to make sure I'm connecting with this. Okay, we can go for the Clancy here, easy. Oh, he went for the dash. But we got pets, it's okay. Oh no, please. Oh, how did that... I always forget that Clancy's got a dash. I know that's insane copium. But do you guys feel like the dash even suits Clancy? I don't know, I feel like we're just adding dashes on for the sake of it. Like, I would have not said a dash would have suit a brawler like Clancy. Okay, nice. He wasted his super there. Right, just doing a good job of making pressure. I'm going to pop a gadget. Okay, I didn't even press it. That's okay, though. I want to go over to these guys. So let's just throw a hypercharge down. It's going to put them both in. Break the walls. Oh, okay. This hypercharge is nasty. Like, it's actually nasty. Normally, you could sit behind a wall and not get pulled, obviously, by a Tara pool. That's just some tech that you should know. But you can't do that with a hypercharge, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Right, these guys have got to do something here because they're about to lose. Let's go for another Tara pool here. Clancy's going to go down. We may as well just play some more pets. And that's GG for them. Literally beautiful. Let's just use our pool for the pet. And yeah, 2 games, 2 wins for Tara. I don't think I had really any difficulty about it. I think Tara is more so of a late pick. When she is really meta, you can pick her somewhat early on in the draft. But at least she's relevant in the meta. You can pick her late on to counter, you know, literally Surge and Clancy. They're single shot brawlers, so you can counter them. Literally did it with Byron and Maisie. Tanks, she can be good into. It's just early on the draft, you probably suspect to getting countered by throwers, Sandy, and other typical lane brawlers. But I don't know, maybe she is starting to make a reappearance in the meta for sure. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the Tara hypercharge in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.